The kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, and I'll pick up the pace, the point is every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? Here's my second point about failure. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. My wife told me this great expression.
I'm going to say it again in case you didn't hear it. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. Grand Rising family, how we doing? How y'all doing this morning? How are y'all feeling? Y'all, look, let's turn these cameras on. Y'all know the routine. Stop playing with me. I need to see some moving bodies. These still pictures don't do it for me. I can't be talking to these still pictures. Please and thank you. Let's get active. We getting straight to it this morning. What's the next thing I'm going to tell y'all to do? Who y'all need to go get? Go get them. Go get your cousins, please. Tell your cousins that we are live. Go into the groups and let them know. Stop playing with their whole entire life. We don't have no time to waste. Let them know that we are live, we are active, and we getting straight to it. Straight to it. Matter of fact, we sure are. Hold on.
Come in this group and you can see people want to drive and want to. So when you come in this group and you can see people want to drive and want to push and want to do things and not always trying to bring you down.
I could go on and on about how exciting this is, the changes that I've made, the way that I feel, like the support from the team.
Completely transformed my life, the way I interact with my children and my family.
Getting out my side shell, all the knowledge that I'm gaining, I never thought any of this would be possible for myself.
Has actually pushed me outside of my comfort zone. No matter what is happening, I'm still moving forward.
The accountability course gave me confidence in myself.
I'm disappointed that it's over because I've gotten used to these calls to motivate me, inspire me.
Just really unbelievable for me because the community is so important.
I got to get the mind right before anything else. I do see improvement in my mindset, my spirit.
Like you said, I'm alive, I'm alert, I'm awake, I'm enthusiastic.
Just being in this space, period, the boot camp, everything, my life has totally changed since I've been with all of you.
The group has really helped you push yourself through things with life.
So amazing that you could be in a group with individuals that's like-minded.
And I've been through a lot of programs, and there's nothing like this.
I just wanted to speak from the heart. Like, I really appreciate this mentorship. I appreciate all of y'all.
So thank y'all. Thank y'all for that.
Say for real, thank y'all, man. I can't wait up to meet with everybody.
I just want to thank everybody that I met. Hopefully this relationship could go on forever.
Look, this kind of caught me off guard, y'all. Like, I done seen some people that I haven't seen forever. It almost made me like a little emotional. I'm like, OMG, you don't even know the space or how long. You don't pay attention to how long you've been in the space, and people that has spoken to you about how you have impacted their lives. But, you know, sometimes you don't even really pay attention to how much somebody has impacted your life. And the people that was on that screen, woo-wee, y'all. I'm ready for that one. All right, y'all playing with me this morning. Look, we active. All right, I got to pull myself together. Let me pop my collar for a minute. Stop playing with me. All right, how we feeling, y'all? How y'all feeling? Was that call like absolutely amazing last night? Drop in the chat. Tell me how y'all feeling. Let's talk about it. How we feeling? How y'all feeling? Did y'all go pick up y'all cousins? I hope y'all got your cousins and let them know that we active, because this is not a call that you want to miss, because we getting straight to it this morning. We not wasting no time. We are joining the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp this morning. So first and foremost, like I said, we are getting active. First thing I need y'all to do, if you have not already done so, I want y'all to go and download immediately that self-transformation blueprint. When you have done so, if you have done it, drop done in the chat. After you have done it, I want you to drop done in the chat. this is imperative to your success over the next 30 days. If you don't plan on being successful, if you just here to just watch and stand by and just like sit in the stands and watch the players play, then you don't really have to. However, if you plan on being in the game, because we stay talking about put me in the game, coach, right? We all want to be put in the game. If you plan on being in the game and getting active, it's imperative that you go download ASAP Rocky, that self-transformation blueprint. So I got like what, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes tops to get these 2 things done. Right now, we getting active right now, like right now in real time. Please, please, please go and download the self-transformation blueprint. It is being dropped in the chat for you. Download that ASAP. I need to see a whole bunch of dones. So far, we have 49. Do I have 49 done and done? All right, Queen Lakeisha, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on. All right, y'all. I need to see some more dones. How we doing? Thank y'all for dropping that in the chat to make it easier. Let's get some more of them dones in here because we got one more thing we need to go do. All right. While the rest of y'all are still downloading that, the next thing for those that are done, we are now moving into joining the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. So you're going into, okay, luhvplus.com. You're going into the development section that is actually on the screen right now for you to see in real time. Go under development. If you're on the app, go into whatever it is that you need to go into, get into development, and you're going to join right now, real time, the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. Click join. It's okay if you're going to be waiting to get access. That's fine. Everybody will get access today. It starts today. We are getting active in real time today. When you have done so, put done in the chat. Or put joined in the chat. Put joined in the chat. If you have done so, put joined in the chat. So we putting done for the self-transformation and we're putting joined for the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. Let me check this chat. Let me see what we got going on in here. Okay, we got a couple of joins. So I seen like 3, 4 joins. Is everybody else already in there? Talk to me in the chat, family. Joined. Okay. We probably got a minute left out of that 5. Okay, joined last week. Joined last week. Very good. I'm already in. Great. Completed. Great. Okay, you working on it. Got you, Ken Khalil. Let's get it, y'all. You're joining the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp Challenge. It's on the screen. You're going to go into the development part. Click that, and then you're going to join the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp Challenge. Click join. You will be given access today. It starts today. We want to make sure everyone has access today. Already in. Okay, King Taiwan. And great. Sharice, Queen Sharice, I appreciate y'all. Everybody else in? How we feeling? Is everybody else in? If you're in both, put a 1 in the chat. If you have gotten both of them done, please put a 1 in the chat. If you are still trying to get something done, put a 2 in the chat. Let me see where we at. Can we move past this? We want to make sure everybody is on the same page. We're moving together. Nobody left behind, right? Okay, we have 1, 2. What you got there, Kana? Y'all know I can't see. Stop playing with sunshine. Okay, yes, it should say pending. You will be let in today. No problemo. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Anybody else that has a 2? Queen Tangia, okay. King Samuel, okay. Yes, it's going to say pending. You will be given access today. Just as long as y'all click join. I just need you to click join. Everyone will be given access today, but we just want to make sure that you have actually clicked on join. As long as you've joined, you will have full access today. No worries. Just make sure you go in there and click join. Y'all good? All right. I'm going to let y'all keep getting that done. In the meantime, we are going to move forward, family. All right. So how y'all feeling real quick? How we feeling? Last night was absolutely amazing. All of the kings came and blessed us last night. We had our 3 official kings come and bless us. We had 2 major guests come through and bless us last night. One word, y'all, one word. Tell me how you feeling from last night's class. One word. How you feeling? Ready. I love it. Aligned. Yes, I love it. Reinvigorated. Yes, inspired. Yes, I love it, y'all. If you didn't get anything out of last night, I'm not really sure what you was listening to, but something that those kings said last night should have resonated with every single last one of us at some point, right? Because they spoke on so many different things. That was an extremely powerful call. And again, I want to thank our 3 kings for having blessed us with that. So yes, we're going to move right along, right? So I want to ask y'all real quick. How often do y'all start things and don't quite finish them? Or have the intention to do something and don't? If that's you, put a 1 in the chat. I know that's most of us. That's been me. So at this time, I want to take the time out to welcome you to your 30-day Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. Like I said, we are about to get active, family. It's time to get this work done. So let's go over what this program is really about. Whew. Everyone that just said that they start things and don't finish, or that they have the intention to start things and don't, for all the procrastinators and for all the naysayers who don't quite believe in themselves, I want y'all to look at it like this program is basically designed to help you in your personal and your professional life to see real results in real time. So all of the things that you're used to doing, all those incomplete things that you never really quite got done, look, you have joined the right mentorships at the right time, because to no prevail, things are about to change and you are about to see yourself transform and get real results in real time. So this is about, right, accountability at its best. Working for who? Not for me, but for you. And I love the way that now we are now comparing ourselves. These kings are talking about us comparing ourselves to athletes, and like how we, like athletes, rely on expert coaching. But now it's about us putting the emphasis on the importance of mentorship and coaching, and how the mentorship is going to help us navigate through every possible complex situation that we could ever think of, all the things that we've been having issues with, looking at mentorship and being in this Accountability Accelerator bootcamp to help us move through all the challenges that we face for our business and our personal life. That is major. If you understand how major that is, drop major in the chat. So who in here has ever needed a little help staying focused before, or prioritizing, or time management? Drop a heart and a plus sign in the chat. Whatever it is, I want y'all to know. Now, this right here, this program, the Accountability Accelerator, it is here, and it's flexible, and it's customized to meet every single last one of your individual needs. So even though we're going to be moving as a unit, we're in here as a group, as a community, we all are going through our own personal, individual things. And this Accelerator Bootcamp will meet you where you are and take you to your next level. You just got to show up and do the work. We will provide you with the resources and the support that you need to succeed. The Accountability Accelerator won't just hold you accountable for what you do, but it's going to also hold you accountable for what you don't do. I want you to understand that, because what we don't do is just as important as what we do. Again, you got to show up, and this is every day. Y'all have about 30 days to get active. Show up for yourself. You will have everything that you need to reach your goals. You just got to make sure you do your part. And so what you're going to get, right? I say the real question is, what won't you get inside of here? You're going to get increased results in the area of your choice. So no matter what it is that you came in here for, no matter what mentorship you joined for, whatever reason you joined for, I want you to know that you're going to sit up here and get real results in real time. And you're going to work on changing up habits and like get rid of those old habits and take on those new habits and transform like everything in your life. It's all about leadership and transformation. We are definitely transforming. So this first week, right? This first week is all about, y'all see it on the screen, it's all about the foundations of personal growth. So this week, you're going to be focused on creating and setting that solid foundation. We all know we need a solid foundation to build anything that we're focusing on in our life. Without a solid foundation in your life, everything that you attempt to build is going to crumble at some point. It doesn't matter how great it looks. It doesn't matter how like strong it seems. If your foundation is not solid, it's crumbling at some point. So this is about building a solid foundation with personal growth. Put your personal growth as your responsibility. My personal growth is my responsibility. Drop that in the chat. So we're going to start by encouraging you to have what? A growth mindset. It's important that you have a growth mindset. Y'all know who's getting ready to come up, right? When we say that word mindset, y'all already know what's getting ready to happen. So we're going to be pushing you to look at you, to reflect on some of your behaviors. You're going to be encouraged and challenged to get past your own limiting beliefs and commit yourselves to never stop learning. We're going to the next level. Once you've done that, it's going to be time to define who you are, know who you are. And you're going to do that by making sure that you are being aligned, by identifying your values and your strengths and creating a clear mission statement. So as we move through the week, you're going to work on like everyone's favorite topic. I keep telling you that public speaking, we're definitely going to get to that public speaking aspect. But we're also going to make sure that while we're building our foundation of personal growth, it's so important that you work on building those strong, meaningful connections. It's imperative that you do that strategically. And we're going to put a heavy emphasis on the importance of listening actively and developing empathy and networking strategically. To help you stay on track, we're setting SMART goals, right? Y'all going to be teamed up with accountability partners and make sure that you're going to be doing regular check-ins with each other and keeping those journals for your own personal reflection. And we're definitely putting heavy, heavy, heavy emphasis on discipline and consistency, because that's all about accountability. But we cannot have these calls, right? And we could not sit up here and talk about being here and being accountable and having these calls without one particular person, the man of the hour. So y'all already know what y'all need to drop in the chat right now, right? I need y'all to drop, matter of fact, in all caps, because that's what Shun's, I'm always typing in all caps. Drop that mindset in the chat, all caps, all caps, all caps. Mindset, mic check, mindset. Put it in the chat. Without this king coming in here, bringing us his mindset, because this king is walking in his divine purpose. You can't tell me nothing different. Nobody does it like our mindset mogul. Nobody does it like our king crew. Nobody does it like our coach crew. Nobody does it like Sean Crewmate. There's a lot of things I'm not sure that y'all know about him. Did you know that he was a best-selling author? Did y'all know that? Becoming more effective in less time. Do you have the book? If you don't, please make sure you get it ASAP. Did y'all know that he is actually an investor, that he deals with real estate on a regular basis? Did y'all know this about the king? Yeah, he's not just aligning our minds, but everything that he's taken us through this journey, he's walked the walk, y'all. And I'm not sure there's another name that we call him. I know all the rest of the coaches know what it is. It's that 2 comma crew. In case you didn't know that part. Yeah, 2 comma crew is what we call them. I need y'all to understand, we are blessed to be in the presence and be in aligned with these kind of mentors in our life. So I need everybody to come off mute, because we are about to bring in the infamous, the one and only, that mindset king. We're about to welcome this king. I need y'all to pour the love and the energy. Let's go. If you haven't dropped mindset in the chat, I suggest you do so now. But with your mouths, let them know how you feel. And let's welcome that mindset king, the one and only. Let's go, mindset mogul. Where you at, king?
Where
let's
you at?
go. Let's go. Unmute, everybody.
Let's go. Let's go.
Unmute.
That king. Let's get it.
Let's get everybody unmuted, because I can't hear nobody
Yes.
but these coaches. I need every red mic to disappear from in front of me, because all I hear is me and the coaches, and I love my sister.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There
Good
we
morning.
go.
Good
There we
morning.
go.
All right, all right, all right.
Monday
Let's go.
morning. Let's go. Let's get
Good
everyone.
morning.
Head on the set.
Yo, let's get mindset.
Oh, all
Mindset
right, all right.
mogul.
How was your day?
Yes.
Let's go.
The day, here we go.
Let's go. Let's go. Monday morning madness.
Let's go. Where y'all at?
Go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. We ready?
Let's get it.
Let's
Go.
Mindset.
Let's get it, mindset mogul. Where you at?
Let's go.
Hey.
My buddy.
Cool. All right. So today is a good day for a great day. And it's good to see everybody. Sunshine, thank you so much for opening up and getting everybody ready to be prepared. And the thing about this, y'all, it's less about me and it's more about we. Anytime, if we even talking about me, we're talking about max and everything. Everybody drop max and everything in the chat.
Max and everything.
All right, so here we go. So the biggest thing too is about getting that mindset right. Before you can get your money right, you have to get your mind right. So without further ado, I want to jump straight into the self-transformation blueprint, because everybody, in order to take another level up, you have to become somebody different, right? If you was on last night's call, you understood that it's more than just being able to get information. It's about the application. So if you're ready to apply the information that you're getting, if you're ready to change your situation, if you're ready to become somebody brand new, put I'm ready in the chat. If you're ready for a new life, if you're ready to max everything, put I'm ready in the chat. So let me share the transformation blueprint. We want to jump right into the game, right? We want to jump right into the game. The thing about it is there's different paradigms in this world, right? When it comes to finances and lifestyle, there's poor, there's the middle, and then there's like rich and wealthy. Which side do you want to be on? Which side do you want to be on? Because I want to be on the rich and wealthy side. I already lived the poor side. I was in the middle side. I'm at the rich and wealthy stage. And the truth of the matter is, I can't be there alone. I can't get to where I want to be alone. You can't get to where you want to be alone. You have to do it with strategic partner. It's something that God put into this universe to make us realize we actually need each other. Once again, this is the church for entrepreneurs. Can I take us to church? This is the church for entrepreneurs. This is the mosque for the moguls. This is the temple for the triumphant. This is the kingdom hall for kings and queens. I want you to understand you're right in your season of winning. You're right in your season of winning. But before you get the wins, you got to plant the seeds, right? It's like that bamboo tree. Before the bamboo tree actually sprouts out from the top, it's been growing for about 4 or 5 years beneath the surface. That's you. You've been putting in work beneath the surface. See, some of you at year 1, at year 2, some of you at year 5, you're ready to start peaking. You're ready to start busting through that ceiling, right? And really growing into.
You're muted, King.
We want to make sure that you are on top of everything that you need to be on top of. And that's why we chose to say, you know what, let's put together this accountability program, discipline and consistency. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Before I do that, can I get a couple volunteers? Who here got the self-transformation blueprint? Put a one in the chat. I would love for you to come up and share and read a little bit. When I share the screen, you can use your own device to like kind of read over it. If you can't see the screen, y'all, sometimes I know you'll be having difficulty seeing the screen. But remember, this whole accountability program, we're basing the results on your participation. It's something called student efficiency rating, right? So we're going to give you some tasks. Depending on how long you take to do the task, if you complete the task in a day, you improve your student efficiency rating. The longer you take to complete the task, the worse your rating becomes. The people with the highest rating will get gifted with something at the end of the accountability program. Normally we do that. Last year we gave away, it was about $250 to like I think 3 people. Now this year's pot, we got $500, right? And actually it's not this year, it's this month. Next time we have another one, the pot is going to increase, right? So somebody might be walking away with $500 extra in their pocket just by being themselves, right? So when we encourage you to go ahead and get the self-transformation blueprint, by you going to do that, that's $97. By you investing to yourself, you're going to end up getting that money back if you're the top of the top, best of the best, cream of the crop, if you plan to bet on you, all right? So I got Lakeisha. Can I get 2 more people? Can I get 2 more people? Got Lakeisha. Who else? Who else is want to volunteer to read? Because we're going to have y'all do practice. This is not just about sitting on the sideline. We have to have you in the game, right? This is a place to practice. This is our entrepreneur space to practice. The athletes, they got, the court, they got the field, the musicians, the actresses, they got the stages, they got the booth. But where do the entrepreneurs practice at? This is our space right here. All right, so we got Lakeisha, we got Ernest. Who else we got? Give me one more and we ready to go. This shouldn't be too hard. Hands should just be flying. You should be the first person to raise your hand. Why? Because this program is the MVP, right? The most valuable participant. When you become the most valuable participant in your life, you become somebody that can manifest in abundance, right? As I mentioned before, I'm not going to get rich and wealthy by myself. I need some of y'all. I need some team members. I need some players. Who's going to be on the team? I got Sunshine up here with me. I got Jasmine. I got Tamoa. I got Moya. I got Big Mogul. I got Mr. Brooklyn, right? But I need some more. I need some more players on my team, right? We got Royalty, but I need some more players on the team, right? So cool. Lakeisha's going to be a player on the team today. So let me share the screen. We about to get active. So this is how we're starting our public speaking journey. By what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the slides. And you're going to read a little bit off the slide. Then we're going to go to the next person, read off the slide. I need 3 people. So Sunshine, can you help me navigate this? Once again, if you haven't gotten your magic mindset slides, your self-transformation blueprint, go ahead and get that now, or you will be missing out. Right. So which mindset do you want to have? Do you want love? Do you want connectivity? Do you want financial freedom? Right? Financial prosperity. What do you truly want? So right here is where we're going to start to have Lakeisha read. She's going to read the first 2 slides. Then we're going to go to the next person. So Lakeisha, Can we unmute Lakeisha Queen?
All right, I'm going to read from mine, but I see yours too. All right, so how do we achieve and experience amazing growth? Beautiful, positive vibes, abundance, great health, and wealth. Let's start rebuilding our mindset, replacing our current thinking with new and effective thoughts and actions. Next page. Your lifestyle is your mindset. Turn inside out. That's a word. In other words, your thoughts create your life. You want me to keep going on the next thing?
So how you feel right now? How you feel like putting you on the spot, reading in front of everybody? You probably, I don't know how many people you read in front of, but this is 60 people on the call. How are you feeling right now?
Feel good.
Good? You want to keep going? You want to do one more?
Sure.
All right, let's get it. Get this page right here.
All right. What is mindset? Your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of the world and yourself. And it influences how you think, feel, and behave in any given situation. It gives you your life's instructions. On the left, we have fixed mindset, and then on the right, we have growth mindset. So a fixed mindset would say, either I'm good at it or I'm not. A growth mindset would say, I can learn to do anything I want. A fixed mindset would say, that's just who I am. I can't change. A growth mindset would say, I'm constantly involved. I'm constantly evolving, work in progress. A fixed mindset would say, if you have to work hard, you don't have ability. A growth mindset would say, the more you challenge yourself, the smarter you become. A fixed mindset would say, if I don't try, then I won't fail. A growth mindset would say, I only fail when I stop trying. A fixed mindset would say, that job position is totally out of my league. A growth mindset would say, that job position looks challenging. Let me apply for it.
Right. All right. Great job. Everybody send some love to Lakeisha in the chat. Lakeisha, drop your Cash App. Tomo, can you get a Cash App? We're going to send you something for being the first person to raise your hand and be the MVP. Somebody drop MVP in the chat. Lakeisha out here being the MVP. Great job, Lakeisha. Sunshine, let's bring up the next person. And I want the next person to give me an example of how they had a fixed mindset. Everybody else in the chat, drop some of the things that you have a fixed mindset about. So who's coming up next, Queen?
Next person up is King Ernest. Talk to us, King.
Ernest, great Ernest. Let's go. So Ernest, for you, King, which areas do you currently have a fixed mindset? Or where did you have a fixed mindset? Either or.
Good morning. I'm going to say that I had a fixed mindset at some point regarding how much I thought I needed to make and what was essential about moving forward with making it, as far as the money is concerned.
Okay, I see that. How much was it?
It was essentially it was a mindset of ensuring that everything was taken care of, but I worked extremely hard and didn't realize that perhaps I should have set an actual number, because my goal was not per se to say I needed to be a millionaire. It was just simply to make sure that everything is always taken care of and we have an abundance of more than enough. So I had a fixed mindset with not setting a high enough goal.
Right. So now what's the goal now? What's the growth mindset now?
Growth mindset now is that I see that I need to be in the millionaire plus arena to actually create what's necessary.
Okay. So give me your specific number. Everybody, I want everybody to write down their specific number. What is your money goal? What is your specific number? What's your specific number, King?
Specific number now, based on what I discussed last week, is $3 million.
3 million. Okay. Amazing. So how are you gonna do? Go ahead.
And the timeline is the next 2 years.
Next 2 years. Give me a date. By when?
So that would make it June 2025 or 2026.
Okay. June 2026. All right, cool. So you got to the end of June, basically, and then you should be good, right? So somewhere in June, you'll be getting it, right? I want you to even go deeper on that level and add a date as far as which day.
June 24th.
Okay, June 24th. All right. Look, everybody write your money goes down in the chat. Now, what I want you to do also is write the money that you currently make. The difference, right, between what you want to make and what you currently make, I want you to look at that number. And I want you to write that number in the chat also, right? For you, whatever that number is, that's how much it's costing you to stay the same. That's how much it's costing you to have the fixed mindset. That's how much it's costing you. So if you really want millions of dollars, or you want hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, like, who do you need to become? Which fixed mind? Because we all have it, whether you believe it or not. I got a fixed mindset somewhere. You got a fixed mindset somewhere. We don't have it all figured out. The thing is, if we can start to consciously recognize where we have the fixed mindsets at, that is the cap. We can unloosen that cap, and we can loosen that cap there, and now we can have untapped potential. So when it comes to unlocking our potential, it's all about combinations, right? When you're unlocking something, you ever had a lock, one of those locks back in school, you lock your locker? It's about combinations, right? Which combinations do you have right now that's workable for you? Which combinations in your life do you have right now that's non-workable for you? Are you going to bed super late? Are you waking up super late? Like, are you eating at night then going to sleep? Like, are you saying that you want to do something but don't write down your goals? Are you having goals with no actionable plans? Which combinations are working for you? Which combinations aren't working for you? I want y'all to start thinking about that. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you, King. Everybody send some love in the chat, Ernest. So who we got next, Queen? We get one more person. Also, Ernest, drop your Cash App. We're gonna send you something for being one of the first people to participate. That's what we talk about, moving with speed, MVP. Who we got, Queen Sunshine?
Next up, we have Queen Kana. Come talk to us, Queen.
Okay, so for Kana, I want Kana to read the next 3 slides, or the next 2 slides. We're gonna start with this one here. You have to send her, you have to unmute her.
I hit it.
Thank
you. So we got 3 key mindsets. Here are the 3 key mindsets that generate transformation: the abundance mindset, the positive mindset, and the growth mindset. The abundance mindset. Adopt an abundance mindset over a scarcity mindset. This means starting with the assumption that there are more resources than there are less resources. Viewing life abundantly, knowing that there are always more resources than the ones seen by default. This will lead you to find and create more opportunities and experience solutions to be inclusive of your ideas as well as others. When you operate from a scarcity mindset, you become defensive or offensive and find yourself competing with others unnecessarily. You can either spend your time competing and complaining or evolving and creating opportunities.
Absolutely. So what did you get from that, Queen? And everybody else, put your takeaway in the chat from that. What did you get from the possibilities of adopting an abundance mindset?
What I get from it is how easy it is we can accidentally convince ourselves of a scarcity mindset. You don't have to be in competition with yourself, but if you're not in control of your mindset or your self-talk or just the way that you say things in general, you can box yourself into a fight with yourself, basically.
Absolutely. So where do you need an abundance mindset in your life right now?
Everywhere. It's important everywhere, but again, with the self-talk, catching the little things that we do on a regular basis. It's easy to know it, but recognizing it in real time and breaking yourself out of it.
Absolutely. That's the key. So awareness, everybody drop the word awareness in the chat. And what I want to do is I want to put y'all in the game now. So if I could put y'all in the game, say, put me in the game, coach, in the chat. Put me in the game, coach. So one of the things is this, y'all. Like, and also Kana, drop your cash app. Tamoa, can you get her cash app as well? Can you get a cash app? I want to encourage everybody to move with speed. And as I showed y'all before, success is something you attract by the person you become. So this is why we reward you for taking action. It's not that we just want you to do it for the money or anything like that. What we want you to realize is that you just got to do the thing that is in your best interest, right? Be the most valuable participant in your life. And then guess what's going to happen from there? Blessings, right? So I'm going to share my screen in a second. What I want to do is this. I want to put you on a game and I want to show y'all some strategies when it comes to just having that abundance mindset. But before I do that, inside the chat, what was the biggest takeaway for you just going through one or two slides on that PDF? What was your biggest takeaway? Sunshine, where's Sunshine at? Let's bring Sunshine up. And I want Sunshine to just talk to that. Let's have Sunshine come up on the stage, spotlight her. All right, so first of all, let's go with you, Queen, first, and then we segue to the answers in the chat. So for you, when you're going through that PowerPoint, when you're looking and you're reading some of that material, what's standing out to you?
I think what stood out to me the most, looking at the PowerPoint from everything that everybody read, was the fixed mindset and the growth mindset aspect. Really looking at the areas as far as the way I have looked at certain things or perceived certain things, or the way I think about some of the smallest things, and looking to see where, as much as we want to believe that we are living in a growth mindset, how we can sit up there and take the time out to really do a deeper dive into ourselves and pay attention to even on the smallest of levels where we could be in a fixed mindset. And so it's about taking the time out to really do that self-reflection, and don't stay at that surface level. Dig deeper. Always dig deeper and look for where you could improve and grow. And so that fixed mindset in certain areas is definitely what stood out the most to me. And having the alternative, is great to see how to take yourself from one place into the next place. And so that was it for me.
Absolutely. Can you actually read somebody's comment that's in the chat for us, please? Once again, let me say this real quick, Sonny. Once again, like, this whole idea of personal growth, y'all, is so important, because as you grow, everything else around you grows. So this is super important here. Go ahead, Queen.
Okay, so the first one in front of me is, hold on, because it's still more blocking. Let me get this out the way. I'm looking at Cash Apps right now. Hold on. Okay. So the first one in front of me is from Queen Lakeisha, and it states, the abundance mindset speaks to limitless possibility before things seem so confined. V speaks about the Queen V. She says, you can have/do anything you want as long as you do the work. You have the ability to change your mindset. Our Queen Nicole states, realizing that with growth mindset, what does that say? I can do all things, but if I sit here and complain or have a fixed or negative mindset, then I will have a small outlook on things that I would like to occur in my life. Yeah, those are the three that I see right here in front of me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do at this time, I'm going to share my screen over here. I want to. A little feedback.
Oh, snap.
Got a little feedback right there. Now we good, right? Y'all can hear me clearly now?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
So we got, well, I'm going to welcome y'all to the Mogul Lifestyle Arena, right? This year is all about our championship season, right? This is the year of championships. Drop the championship trophy in the chat. This is where I need y'all to get excited, right? Drop the championship trophy in the chat. Now, when we talk about royalty coming up on Tuesday, being able to pretty much present some information to us about funding, right? I want y'all to be in that abundance mindset right here, right now. Be in the abundance mindset. Think about it in a form of sports, right? When we're business athletes, right? Where are my MVPs at? If you're an MVP, drop MVP in the chat. If you're an MVP, drop MVP in the chat. So when you think about it, you're gonna have some defenses, right? You're gonna have some things pop up in your life. The X represents the defense, right? The O's represents the offense. So this is what I want to show y'all in real time, right? So when you think about it this way, this is your income. All right, everybody drop income in the chat. This is your income. So you got about, on a team, like let's say basketball, you got 5 players that play on the court at once. This right here is your income. This right here is your income. All right. And what you're doing essentially when you have one income, give me some things that come with having a job, right? Give me some, what things do you got to pay for? You got to pay for rent. Let's just say this X, the first X is rent, right? The first X is rent. What other bills you got? What other bills you got? Because when you start making money, you start losing money too, right? You got some insurance you got to pay, right? What else you got? You got your cell phone bill. What else you got? You got car note. What else you got? Gas come with the car note, all that stuff. You're gonna put your car, right? What else you got? Mortgage, right? So what's the biggest expense that you have? What's the biggest expense that you have? So essentially, this is what you're doing, right? If this right here is your income, you're playing now as your income is the main source of money. How many of you got maybe 3 other streams of income? If you got two streams or more, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't have 2 streams and you just rely on your income, put a 1 in the chat. I mean, put a 0 in the chat, right? So this is essentially what you're doing. You are allowing your star player, right? You got your star player, which is your income that give you the most money, but your star player is being double teamed. Your star player is taking on the rent. Your star player is taking on the children's expense. Your star player is taking on. So now you got them coming over here to trap you on defense, right? And can you be effective playing 1-on-2, or could you be effective playing 1-on-5, right? So you want to think abundance mindset. You want to start to think. You don't have nobody else to pass the rock to. You don't got nobody else to pass the rock to. You might say, okay, cool. I don't know. I don't have the money. I don't have the funds. I don't have it. Everybody put into the chat, pass the rock. You have to pass the rock. So what are we going to do with your income, right? So you got your whole income over here. Your income is the one taking on everything. It's hard for you to score. It's hard for you to win. It's hard for you to get the things that you want to get because this defense is just too much. The bills are too high. It's just too much going on, right? You want to be able to relieve some of that pressure. This is your star player. You want to get your star player, another star player, right? You got to pass the rock. So what would this next star player be? Y'all let me know in the chat. So what could this be? This could be access to funds, right? So you can get funded. So now you get access to funds, relieve some of the stress on you, right? So now you're no longer playing 1-on-2. Now it's evened up. You got 2-on-2, but remember, it's 5 other players in the game, right? So now you don't want to do this thing where you're now taking on using your credit cards to take on these other debts. That's bad debt. It's bad debt. You can't get a shot off. You got to pass the rock. Somebody say pass the rock. So once you get funded, right, now you could utilize the strategies that you learn from funding to start getting other people funded. So when you pass the rock, now what are you doing? you have built what? Let's say funding company, right? A funding co. So now you're getting all your friends, you're getting all your family, and maybe you're only charging them 1%. You say, hey, look, if I get you access to $100,000, I'm gonna take 1% of that. I'm just gonna take $1,000. So you get five of your family members funded. You just made $5,000. What could that $5,000 cover? It could cover that rent for maybe the month or two. It could cover some of that child expense. It could cover some of the gas or the car note, right? Because you passed the rock. Somebody put pass the rock in the chat. So, okay, cool. Now you got to pass the rock. So now that you went and you got funded, you don't want to just blow the money on trips and all this stuff. You want to double down. Remember that you already got funded over here. Remember you already got funded. So now being that you got funded, you say, okay, cool, I'm gonna make some money off of this. So now I'm gonna get other people funded. All right, dope. So now what can you do with the funding? Tell me what you can do with the funding. What can you do once you get funded? Real estate, right? Invest. You got to pass the rock. You could buy a business. And in this mentorship, we'll be teaching you how to get commercial real estate. We teach you how to acquire businesses. Basically, you got to understand now how to leverage your money. So you go out and you acquire real estate. Let's say you get a property. When you get that property, what you can do now is, refi. You want to cash out, right? Once you get that refi money, once you refinance, you get that refi money, you're still moving the money around. What could you do? What's the next thing to do? IUL, right? So now we get a policy. Get a policy. Now, guess what we just did now? Let's backtrack now. So we already got that income, our superstar, that superstar player, that income coming in. And then we got funded, right? Got a next star player. And then now that funding is giving us some breathing room. Okay, cool. Let's say we got funded 100,000. We got 100K on the board, right? We got 100K on the board. We went and got 5 people funded. That's 5,000 on the board. All right, that same 100K that we got, we invested into real estate. Got a nice little fix and flip, right? But we ain't flip it though. We just fixed it. When we fixed it, we held it. We refinanced, right? So that only took about what we say? We bought it for 40,000. You go out to where they got the hot spot at right now? Detroit, right? We going out to Detroit. We in Cleveland, and we purchased, but we got 60,000 left, right? We got 60,000 left out of this 100K right here, and we go invest this. So now once we refile, right? Let's say we got $100,000 of equity. Cool. That's just a ballpark number. Now we got 160 to play with. We can go and get some IUL policies now. Now we can go get 1 or 2 IUL policies. And now we ain't worried about the defense. We breaking the defense down. So now that we passed the rock, we can go and score now. See, the issue is that most of us are just dependent on this income right here. That's not an abundance mindset. You want to be able to take your mindset, turn it into a tool set, so that way you can purchase cash flow and assets. And then just like that, you'll be able to level up your life, right? So what I want to do at this moment, I'm going to stop sharing my screen on this one. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. All right. Somebody spotlight me. Somebody spotlight me. Yeah, somebody spotlight me. Somebody spotlight me. There we go. All right. So now look, this is the thing now. When you start to look at yourself and say, okay, what do I already have at my disposal?
We have that feedback again, King.
Feedback? One second. We should be good now, right? So what do we already have at our disposal? The one thing that you already have at your disposal is your income. So the income that you're making right now, this is allowing you to be able to go out and do other things with the money, right? But the thing is, like I mentioned before, we're only using that income. We're only using that income for everything. We're using that income for everything. The issue with that is that we got so many moving parts, right? We got so many things going on. We got so many bills. We got so many different things that's happening. You don't want to just use your own income, right? Especially when you want to invest into real estate or you want to invest into any other business, you want to make sure you can go out and get funded. So having an abundance mindset allows you to go out and get funded, right? Because we understand OPM, right? What's OPM? Put OPM in the chat. What does OPM stand for? Take this jacket off. Get hot up here. What's OPM stand for? Let me know in the chat. See, we keep saying other people's money, but y'all know the real truth. Y'all know the real truth. What is it? Our people's money, right? Our people's money. All right. So when it comes to your goals, what I want everybody to start writing down is how much money you want to make and what are you willing to give in order to get the money? Like, what are you willing to give up in order to get the money? All right. That's really where I want to put the focus at. What are you willing to give up in order to get the money? So let me share my screen one more time. All right. So this is going to be task 1 for everybody today. And you're going to get the prompts on the Luhv Plus app or .com, and it'll send you a notification. You're going to get the prompts, or you can just go right in there right now and start working on it right after we finish. But I want you to type in like the exact amount of money that you want. Let me know in the chat again. What's your money go? It has to actually be a definite amount, not just the millions, not a billion, but give me the actual amount, dollar amount. $250,000 a month, 50K a month by November. There we go. You want to put the buy wins on it too, but I see 20K a month. All right, Lavonzel. What else we got? So when we look at it, one of the key things to manifesting, y'all, is being able to write this stuff down. If you don't write it down, you just might forget it. How many people can relate to that, where you had ideas and the ideas just slip your mind? Ideas just slip your mind. Like, you put the idea down, it's like, yo, I got this, but then you forget about it later on. We don't want to forget about anything. Everybody, I want you to do this now. I want you to create a note. Go into your notes right now. Go into your notes. I'm going to see if I can share that screen too. Everybody has notes on their phone, so you should be going into your notes. I want you to go into your notes, something like this, right? And I want you to make a fresh note. I want you to make a fresh note. Where is that? I want you to make a fresh note. And what you want to do is you want to put breakthroughs, right? And anytime that you have a thought, literally anytime that you have a thought that where it's an aha moment, write down your breakthrough. Comment done when you created this already. Comment done when you create. Comment done. Comment done. You create that. All right. So once everybody gets that done, right? What I want to do is I want to segue into one last thing, and it's the commitments for this week. I'm gonna bring Jasmine up for that to do the commitments. Inside of this accountability program, being that you already joined, you're going to have access to a group, and I'll show everybody that as well. Go online real quick. Go to luhvplus.com. All right, so when you go to luhvplus.com or when you go into the app, you want to make sure, so we're clear, go to development. If you haven't done this already, I've seen a lot of you do it, but just to make sure if you haven't, go to development, come to Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. It's a 30-day program, right? And you're going to see the steps outlined for you. Right, you're going to see the steps outlined for you. So obviously we went a little bit over the syllabus, but you can go in there, you can do some more. Obviously everybody should be looking at the syllabus. One thing I want everyone to pay close attention to is this right here. Manifesting measure, right? This is the foundation of personal growth. So each week you're going to have a manifesting measure, and it's going to be at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week. So how do you currently perceive your ability to grow and develop in various aspects of your life? Just write whatever you feel. Be detailed in your response, though. Be detailed. Include your mentorship goals, like whatever your goals are from this mentorship. Make sure you include that into everything that we do. It's not a separate thing. This is helping you get to where you want to be faster. So the one thing that you have to do is you have to input the information. Information cannot input it on their own, right? So once we start getting here, I want to like use this as a basis to see how much you've grown during a week. That's what the manifested measures, right? Now, the live coaching session, that's obviously when we come up and we do this right here. We go through these things. Live coaching session. Challenge of the week is the clarity challenge. So you could also do the clarity challenge alongside of doing this 30-day program. It's totally fine. It works out in the best way possible. All right, this is all to accelerate your growth. So the last thing I want to do before we go to Jasmine is talk about these 5 things here. And on Wednesday, I'm gonna do a small little breakdown. Some of you probably seen the breakdown before, but in order to manifest, right? In order to really have something powerful that you manifest, you have to understand that it comes with these 5 layers, right? One of the layers is the mindset, which is the very first layer, right? Your mindset is your GPS to success. It's going to give you a direction. So whatever you think about yourself, whatever you think about what you're doing is going to give you the identity. If you think that you can, then you will. If you think that you can't, you won't. That's going to be the identity. Now, inside of how you think that you can or you think that you won't, that comes your speaking ability. So if you think that you are not as great as you want to be, you're not going to really speak highly of yourself, right? You're not going to really want to connect to other people as well. And therefore, that could hurt your accountability as far as you completing tasks, right? So mindset, identity, speaking ability, connecting ability, accountability, we're going to go over that more on Wednesday. So as we continue to go today, the first thing I want everybody to do on side of the Luhv Plus app inside of our group, which is Accountability Bootcamp group, is to fill out your goal update sheet. So let's go into the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp group. This group, you can talk to everybody that's inside the group. You can connect with people. Moya is going to drop posts like this once a day. Just go in here. Once she drops the post, just go in here and fill it out. What you want to do is you want to comment in the comment section So that way we know exactly where you're commenting at. You just don't want to like post like freely up here. If you're responding to the Go update, you just want to post inside of the comments to respond to this post right here. If that's clear, put clear in the chat. You're gonna post inside the comment section. So you come in, hit the comment, you're gonna write inside it. All right. Everybody update your goal. Update your goals. Jasmine, now we're gonna turn it over to you for the commitments for the week. Can we spotlight her as well?
I sent the
Perfect.
you. Okay.
Perfect. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's going on? Great morning. Thank you so much, King Crew. All right, let's get it. While we pull that up, can we drop in the comments? Can we drop in the chat? What does commitment mean to us? Drop it in the chat. What does commitment mean to us? I know as business athletes or athletes in general, we commit to winning every day. Like it's not just for a season. It's not just for a time that we want to do. It's in us, right? It's not on me. It's not on the jersey. It's in us. What does it mean to be committed? Let me see here. You got it? You want me to pull it up? Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Sticking to doing what you say. Never quitting. Not deviating from the goal. Being disciplined. Dedicated. Loyal. Right. So the definition, the exact definition is the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, to an activity, the engagement or obligation, right, to that one factor. So with the commitments of the week, right, throughout the week, the commitments that we express, they are crucial for our success. Can we drop the word crucial in the chat if starting this journey, being on this journey, being in MMA, being in Luhv Plus, if this is everything for us, if this is everything for you, I need you to drop the word crucial. Because like we had that class last night when those kings talked about the fact that we have to focus on this every day. It's not a weekly, it's not a monthly, it's not a yearly. Because if it's a yearly, then we get the results the yearly. If it's a monthly, then we get the results monthly. This is an everyday habit, aligning our values to dedicating 30 minutes to identify our core values. What keeps us going? What helps us identify who we are? Committing to those alignments and those actions, we'll be able to see our values throughout the week, throughout the program, and for the rest of our lives. Absolutely. Big crucial in the chat. I see y'all daily. Somebody drop daily in the chat because now it's time to turn up. It's Monday, but we're going to make this Monday the best Monday that we've ever had, right? Crafting that mission statement, committing to drafting a concise personal mission statement. Whether that's 2 to 3 sentences, it encapsulates your values and your aspirations. Review it daily. Look at the word beating us there. It said beat us there. Don't meet us there for class. Beat us there. Don't meet us there. These habits show up in everything that we do. How you do one thing is how you do what? Drop it in the chat. How you do one thing is how you do what? Drop it in the chat. Everything. Everything. Let's go. So that personal mission statement has to do with your brand, has to do with your personal identity, remembering who we are, to public speak and practice public speaking about who we are. Being confident when somebody asks us what you do, why you do it. Committing to that 2-minute version of yourself by personalizing your story in a video. And we're going to get to the timeline that's right below, right? But creating that intro statement alongside of your personal mission statement, you are now aligned to what it is your identity is and remembering what you're doing, why you do it. Those are the commitments that we practice daily. And of course, setting our SMART goals, right? Committing to setting SMART goals for personal and professional development. That's true leadership. So share these goals, the SMART goals, with your accountability partner, right? We ain't see the small minds, your accountability partner, your coaches, your mentors, for the feedback and the support that will propel us forward. So if we can have your commitment, I need you to drop commitment in the chat. Drop the word commitment in the chat, because it's about committing to the goal. It's about committing to who you are and remembering who you are through that personal mission statement and intro statement. Drop the word commitment in chat. There we go. All right. We gonna see. Let's go, y'all.
Yeah, everybody send some love to Queen Jasmine, your energy coach. I want to bring the coaches up real quick. We're gonna close out shortly. Real fast though. I seen some people in the chat was saying, how do I get to those pages? So I want to share my screen one more time, just so I can make sure we're holding that space for you. Let me do that. Great job, Jasmine. So once again, y'all, we want to be able to go to the development page. The development page, whether that's on the .com or on the app. And we want to go to the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. This, you want to click in on this now. It starts April 15. You don't want to get behind, which is today, right? So you don't want to get behind. Jump in here and start completing these tasks. These are easy tasks as long as you remember that it's not separate from your mentorship. It's to help you get better results in your mentorship. So whatever you came into this mentorship for, whether it's for real estate, whether it's for funding, whether it's for to acquire a business or anything of that nature, just understand, put that into practice. So if your goal is to get to get access to $100,000, then make sure you're committed to making sure your credit profile looks good this week, right? Make sure you're committed to getting any inquiries removed. So I just want to make sure you're clear on that. So once again, when it comes to navigation, luhvplus.com, you go to development, go to Accountability Accelerator, join that, then you'll get access to all of this. If you want to join the group discussion, you can just click that button right here. Group discussion, it takes you right to the group. Otherwise, if you want to get there on your own, let's say you just joined, you just came online, you want to go right to the group, you go to groups and rooms. And from groups and rooms, you're going to go down to Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp group. Once you go into that group, you'll see this discussion here. You can download the PDF if you haven't downloaded the PDF already. That way you can have the syllabus and be aware of what's going to take place. Once again, Moya does drop these posts here once a day, and tomorrow it might be different. It's not going to be goal update. So remember, you want to make sure that you're putting in your information right here in the comment section and right now in full synthesis. All right. Was that helpful? Hopefully that was helpful. Let's bring Jasmine back up. Let's bring Sunshine up. Let's bring Moya up and Samoa, and we get ready to close out. Real quick, I just want the coaches to introduce themselves and their roles so that way you understand who does what. What we're also going to do, we're going to put y'all all into your own accountability groups. So I know some of y'all created groups on your own. That's cool. If y'all want, y'all can create some groups on Luhv Plus. Y'all can create group chats on Luhv Plus, right? Create your group chat there, and in that way, y'all can stay connected with each other. If y'all want to have smaller groups, but we're going to put y'all in groups too, and you're going to have assigned coaches based upon your track, where you want to go. So we got the queens on the stage right now. Thank you, queens, for showing up. I want to go with Tomoa, or actually go with Moya, Tomoa, Jasmine, and Sunshine. Just kind of, quick introduction of yourselves, just for people who may not know exactly how you're going to start.
Thank you, King Crew. Good morning. I am Moya. I'm your community relationship manager. I will be assisting you with navigating Luhv Plus. And I also do the mogul meetups, as you know, and the next one that's coming up is Miami, so look out for that. So I'm here if you need any assistance, basically.
And also, if you want to fly to Miami, then you message Moya, because Moya is going to help you fly around the world, right?
Thank you, King.
Tomoa.
Thank you, Queen Moya. I want my ticket to Miami. Do I get a
Tomoa says she want the free ticket.
Right? Yes, let's get it.
The Zoom said, look, man, you gonna hold on now.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay,
You got
sorry,
it.
y'all. My stuff is blinking out a little bit with my internet. So sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I am Tamoa Danielle, and I am your clarity counselor. So the thing that's most important with everything that we do is our belief in ourselves, right? But I know everybody talks about belief in yourself.
I think she
Did we
went out
lose
again,
her? Let's
right?
go in and out. We lost her some.
Oh, we gonna have to come back to tomorrow in Atlanta. Atlanta be playing with y'all. All right, let's go to Jazz. We come back to tomorrow.
Dang, I was ready to hear that too. It's so good to hear Samoa's voice because I know Samoa be. Wait, are you there? You on mute, Queen.
Nah, it's over for tomorrow today. It's over. It's over for us today.
We gonna postpone it.
They
It's
don't
not
want her
over.
to be
It's
great.
not
They don't want
over.
her to be great. That's all right. You're gonna come back.
Postpone.
Exactly. I bet. Yes. So I am Jasmine Ruby, your certified energy coach, always providing big energy because high energy equals high income. Throw it in the chat for me if you believe it. Just throw it in the chat for me if you believe it. High energy, high income. Just as Samoa was stating, it's really the bet on yourself, right? She talked about belief. With me, we talk about betting on yourself, right? Incorporating the integrity and the confidence to really prioritize your focus and what you need to align yourselves on to get it done. There's a lot of energy that's lying dormant inside of us, right? So with me, we get that out through your brand identity and really figuring out how to turn your frustrations into monetizations, right? Your frustrations into automation when it comes to YouTube management and content creation. So yes, with all that being said, just really rejuvenating and recharging your bigger picture, right? Because as entrepreneurs, we actually think bigger picture than the rest of the world by 48%. So if we just bet on the bigger picture, we'd be so much farther than where we at. And that's exactly what I help you with as your certified energy coach. So love, family. Drop them battery symbols in the chizzy. Drop them battery symbols in the chizzy. Big energy, high income. High energy, higher income. We're going higher. Let's get it.
Thinking higher, right? We not working hard. We're working higher. We're working higher. We're thinking higher. Everything higher, higher level. Tomorrow, you want to give it one more shot? If it doesn't work video wise, just turn your video off and continue with the audio.
Yes, I'm here now. I moved to another room. Like I can't let the internet stop me this morning. That's just too much for me. All right, so I am back. I don't know what you heard, but my role is to help you clear out the negative thoughts so that you can release everything that is holding you back. Because the reality is sometimes we have those thoughts in our head that tell us that we're not enough, but we are enough. We are enough. We are enough. It's important to gain clarity about who we are so that we can find our identity. You cannot let you stop you, and you have to trust the process. Remember that no time is wasted. You've been in training this whole time, and now it's time to say, put me in the game, coach. This is your championship year. It is time to win. You got this.
Tamoa, drop the magnifying glass. If y'all understand, drop the magnifying glass. It's all about the clarity. Thank you, Queen. We appreciate you. Let's go to Sunshine. Sunshine, most people know you, but for the people who don't know you, let them in.
Man, I was too busy typing in magnifying glass. My magnifying glass done disappeared because it's been gone for a minute. I'm trying to type in the magnifying glass so I could drop it. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna be all late with my glass. I got it though. I got it. I got my magnifying glass. The support is there, okay? Because I'm saying you've been gone too long. It's amazing to have you back. So yes, the clarity coach is so much well needed. So y'all, look, I don't know who doesn't know me here, but I am Sunshine. I'm your accountability coach. But honestly speaking, on a deeper level, I'm here for your personal development as well. There's so many things that I have been blessed to have the opportunity to do inside of this space. And like one of the things I want to do is go into a deeper dive on your personal journey with you. So I want to help you like literally unlock the power that you have within you. And I want to help you navigate through the challenges that's holding you back. Sometimes we just got to shed the dead weight that we're carrying, like those dead weights of our self-doubt and those dead weights of the fear. There's a lot of things that's in our way, but like the truth of the matter is like you have to learn to make yourself a priority. And the reason why that is so near and dear to me is because that is my personal journey. I know what that's like. I've lived my entire life for other people. It's always been about somebody else. But I want y'all to drop in the chat right now. It's my time. It's my time. Drop it's my time in the chat. And so I want to help nurture you. I want you to get a profound sense of what your self-worth is like and what that self-love is about. Because once you know how to do those things properly, you know how to put the proper boundaries in perspective so that you don't have to worry about no longer putting yourself at the back of the line. You understand what it's like to make yourself a priority and deal with people and give people from your overflow, no longer from your lack. We're not doing that anymore, right? And I want to release y'all from being held hostage. But you know what you're being held hostage from? Your own suffering. We do not look at what we do to keep ourselves in our own suffering. We got to let that go. Why we got to let that go? Because it's weighing us down and we trying to elevate. So I'm here, y'all. I'm here to help you elevate. We got to get past some things. We got to let some things go. But it's all about taking the time out right now to rewrite your story. It is time for you to rewrite your story. We don't care about what nobody else is talking about. We don't care about what people got to say. Let me tell you something. The truth doesn't need an explanation. It stands by itself. Okay? It's time for you to rewrite your story. And the only person that can tell that story is you. So we're going to replace that pain with some joy. You get what I'm saying? The legacy that you want to leave is the legacy of you having joy filled in your heart. We're not worried about happiness because see, happiness comes and goes, but that joy, it resides deep within. I want to take you on that journey. I want to take you to your next level. We're going to turn that pain into purpose, and we're going to sit up there and let your struggles turn into your strength. Let's get it done, family.
Absolutely. Drop those sunshine emojis in the chat. Yo, look, this is your team, right? And I want everybody to understand you have access to these individuals, these beautiful people who are going to transform your lives, right? We're going to help you take your mindset, turn it into a tool set to create these cash flowing assets, provide you with the resources, the support, the love, the community, right? And the consistency. That's one thing that we stand on, consistency, right? And with that, everything is possible. Anything is possible. I just want you to understand that's what you're going into. Somebody say anything is possible. Like, please understand. That's what it is for you. But you got to take it to another level. So your next level is loading. Everybody here from this day forward is a business athlete. Everybody drop athlete in the chat. You now have to start pushing your conditioning. You now have to start turning up the volume, turning up that meter, pushing past your current limitation. So that way you can finally live in a life that you deserve. Walk into your purpose so you can sleep and rest and really know at the end of the night, like, I did that. Yeah, I did that. You tap yourself on the chest. Somebody tap themselves on the chest right now and say, I did that. You did that. You joined this program. You woke up today. You got on this call. You did that. That's step one. Now you got to get into the work, right? So on Wednesday, we're going to ask everybody what were their takeaways from day one's and day two's work. So each day you're going to have stuff to do and the app is going to notify you, okay? Do your best to do the things when it gives you the prompt. Don't get caught up and be the person that says, I'm going to do it tomorrow or do it later. Be the person that said, I did that. So when that notification comes up, I did that, right? So the biggest thing going forward is going to be the person who can focus the longest will learn the strongest. So if your role is to turn your annual income into monthly income, if your role is to acquire assets, you have to focus like you've never focused before. You have to be intent like you've never been intent before. Intentional, integrity, inspiration. Okay, I did that. That's going to be the model. Once again, my MVPs, if you're an MVP, drop the MVP in the chat. We did have a hand up. I want to answer that question or see what that was about before we close. I think that was from earlier. Was that from earlier, Raheem? Sunshine, you can let me know. I think that was from earlier, right?
I believe so.
You still, yeah, that was from earlier, the first thing, right? Did you have anything you wanted to say, Raheem? Want to bring him up? Oh, he said no.
We
All right,
can bring
cool.
him up.
He said it was good. All right, cool. So once again, you'll be able to message us on the Luhv Plus app. We'll be able to be in contact with you. Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're back again, and we're gonna do some more work. This is gonna encourage you to work with each other. So we're gonna have some assignments with you working with each other. So I encourage everybody to get the task done, so that way you feel confident when it's your time to come up and practice. Right? The person who participates the most is going to be the person that gets the biggest experience, the best experience, and the most results. Right? So yes, Malicia, you have to be up on at 5:30. Yes, tell me about it. The boy is tired. The boy is tired today. We get a nap in. I got scheduled for a nap and a massage. So I'm gonna be back. And on Wednesday, I'm gonna be ready for you. All right. Other than that, you are amazing. You are whole. You are complete. This is our championship year. This is our year to go to that next level. And I absolutely appreciate every single person. So without any interruption, let's have it. Oh wait, Sunshine got a.
Yeah. We just got one quick announcement. I don't mean to disturb. Got me in here with the church finger. Don't hold on one moment. One quick announcement. The underwriting class that was normally on Thursdays, I want y'all to know, in case you have not seen it, that it has been switched to Wednesdays now. So it's now going to be on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. instead of Thursdays. So while we have everybody here, just want to let everybody know that no longer will we have the underwriting class on school on Thursdays at 7 p.m. It's now going to be on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So if you got it, got it in the chat.
Absolutely. And we got the
I
work
know y'all got work
session
group session at 1 p.m. Y'all know that's every day. Every day y'all get blessed with the Queens, Moya and Queen Jazz. They are coming through there to make sure y'all have everything that y'all need. Any questions to be answered. I believe y'all still have those moments where it's just like a work group section, maybe, hopefully, like y'all still get to like work a little bit, where it's just kind of like muted and everybody just actually works, because that's what it's supposed to pretty much be. We working, we using that time to get focused and intentional and work, right? That's what we doing, y'all, because we got work to do now. It starts today. So we not coming in there. Huh? What'd you say, King?
I'm echoing you. We got work to do.
We got work to do, family. So we coming in there, and you, honestly speaking, y'all, I want y'all to really, because sometimes we have so many distractions in our regular life. And when we get off of these calls, life starts life. And isn't that what we say? And so we get so distracted by everything else. Use that time to go inside of there and get focused and intentional on the work that you need to do for you. So your Luhv Plus work, your Accountability Accelerator bootcamp work, any work that you need to do from your Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever class it is, get in there, get focused. Any questions you have to assist you with doing that work, great, let's get it done. But yeah, those queens is there to help you in any possible way to get focused, get intentional, and get that work done. They're amazing.
Let's get it. So we get ready to close up. Brianna, I know I seen you in the chat. I encourage everybody, if y'all create groups, create the groups on Luhv Plus. The reason why I encourage that, because that's what most of your work is going to be. So if you create a group on that, it'll be easier for y'all to do work and get work done, versus Telegram. Then y'all just be stuck on Telegram and ping ponging back and forth, and y'all might get lost with information. If you're all inside of one platform and you're growing inside that one platform, your growth is going to be exponentially higher. So I just encourage everybody, like especially people who are taking leadership roles, like Brianna, and going out to create groups, go ahead and get one on Luhv Plus, so that way y'all can stay locked in. All right. So without further ado, we're out of here. Peace, love, beautiful energy to everybody. Shout out to the people who are the best of the best, the top of the top, the cream of the crop. Let's have everybody unmute. Let's have everybody clap it up, snap it up. I'm the MVP. You're the MVP. Go out there and be special, y'all. Let's have everybody unmute.
I'm the MVP.
MVP.
Let's go. Let's go.
Y'all have an amazing day.
Have an amazing day. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Go be great.
Let's go. Let's go.
We got it. Let's go, King.
Y'all gonna be amazing. Have an
I'm
amazing
the
day.
MVP.
Yes, MVP.
MVP.
Get the work. Get the work.
Yes.
Let's
Family,
get
let's
it.
go.
Let's do it. We're gonna be
Go,
everybody.
y'all.
Look amazing, by the way. Y'all look amazing, by the way.
Trying to
Y'all
get
look
to work.
amazing, by the way.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's
Let's go.
go.
Trying to get to work. I see you, King Jonathan. Let's get to work. Let's go, y'all.